Welcome here live broadcast from the Major TV studio. The subject of this live is I played the Glenn Gould piano, and yes, I did. But before to tell you my story, I would love to tell you the story of the Glenn Gould's piano. The first piano owned by a very young Glenn Gould was a Dominion, an upright piano. And this piano was located at Southwood Drive 32, where Glenn lived. Now, this beautiful piano is owned by the Glenn Gould Foundation, donated by two sisters, Susan and Heather. They donated the piano because it was Gould that donated to Susan the piano in 1955, and it was a beautiful signed dedication inside the piano. And I suggest you to watch the video at www.glenngould.ca. If you read the article, you can see the two sisters shared a lot of great memories of their childhood at the cottage with Glenn. They remember Miss Gould say to Glenn, "Don't hum at the table and sit up straight." And Rainer told this to Brian Levine during the interview. A minute later, he'd be humming again and he'd tapping his finger again. So it's very funny memories, and I suggest you to read it. And now I would love to play for you guys a piece from the Goldberg Variations. But the real Glenn Gould's affair with the piano was with the Chickering, an American grand piano, and this piano is very well documented. Glenn Gould loved his light tone, especially for the music of Bach, and it had been long true that Glenn Gould's nostalgia for his Chickering was because it had been his boyhood piano, but recently discovered documents show almost certainly that Gould acquired the piano only after the time he became a recording artist. If you want to take a look of the Chickering, I suggest you to watch On and Off the Records. The Chickering was restored in 1999 and now is located at CBC Glenn Gould Studio, and I see it. Piano owned by Glenn Gould was the Steinway CD318. This piano accompanied Glenn for almost part of his career, and he discovered this piano at Eton's auditorium. This piano was used and abused, and the artist was not so happy to play it when they came at Eton's auditorium. But when Glenn discovered it, he felt in love with this piano. At the beginning, he called Vern Edwist for tune it, and he was his traveling companion as his chair. But in 1971, it made an accident during a travel for a concert at Cleveland Orchestra. And at the last minute, the piano fell off of the truck, and then Glenn had to cancel the concert. He says he's claiming to have a cold. So the CD 318 took him back at Eton's auditorium, and of course Glenn called and recalled for Vern Edwist to tune it again, but the cast iron plate was cracked. So something was terribly wrong. The piano had been dropped. So Glenn was heartbroken. It was a disaster and spent a decade in fruitless attempt to restore the CD 318, its former glory. But there was nothing to do, and Glenn was resigned to say that CD was unable to play it again. Edwist spent a lot of hours for fixing the damage, the closest I ever came to quitting, he later says. So he recording a lot of beautiful music on this CD 318 Steinway, and then he passed to another piano for recording his last famous record. On the CD 318 Steinway, Glenn Gould recorded his famous first recording, the Goldberg Variations. And now this piano is located in Ottawa. Glenn Gould wrote in his 1980 diary, "If I can get a Yamaha that doesn't buzz and does what I ask of it, I'll take it." No piano in his native state suited Gould perfectly, but he considered the Yamaha particularly amenable to the customized adjustments he demanded. It was a great emotion to play the Yamaha CFII. I was privileged to play it. This piano was restored recently, and it was magical. What I can say, I perceived the Glenn Gould's energy, I felt him. And yes, it was a very different piano. I never played a piano with these light keys. When you play faster, it responds at your fingertip very quickly. And now this piano is located in a beautiful location in the downtown district, Roy Thomson Hall. And you know, it was magical. Some great artists play it, and well, I'm one of them. It's not a secret now. I'm so happy. And the most beautiful thing that I thought was I'm so happy to share with you guys the legacy of one of the most amazing artists of the 20th century, one of the purest men that we have. And well, I'm so excited still right now. I'm so happy to share with you, and watch the video, and see you soon on the Major TV. Thank you for watching. Bye.